How's everybody this evening? I'm good. Toby's good. There he is. Yeah, Toby, say hello to your people. Well, that's about the best as you're gonna get, I'm afraid. We know what Toby's like. Anyway, I've had a pretty interesting day. I got this new video camera. I'm still struggling, you know, with the Wi-Fi. I thought I'd have got it by now, but I haven't. But the good news is, I have worked out how to download videos onto the laptop, so that's all right. But I can't use my phone as an hotspot and record straight to the internet. Well, I dare say I'll find out eventually. Oh, look at this little fella. Absolutely loads and loads of gulls. Well, we'll take a look at the sea. The old Duchess saw the video, I think yesterday, of when I was struggling on the cliff, and she said, "You don't take Toby up on the cliff." Well, I won't take her on that. I won't take him on that cliff because it was too hard. Look at the baby. The baby is actually bigger than its mother. Well, I'm going to go down towards the North Shore, I think. There's loads of noise coming from the fair, and YouTube get very iffy with music because it infringes copyrights, and they just pull your video down. Just look at him. Now that's the baby, and I think that's the parent. The baby's striking for something to eat, but it has to learn to fend for itself. I think it'll be about 4 months old now. See, look. Well, we've got 14 people following us, so I'd just like to say welcome to everybody. If you like the video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. Hi Dave, how are you this evening? I'm not supposed to be within 500 feet of a school. The nearest school's probably about 3/4 of a mile away, if that's any help. Plus it's also holidays at the moment, so it doesn't matter. And I think I am pretty good at taking video where there's kids. I just don't do it. I'll always put my video or the camera to one side where there's children. I wouldn't like my children filmed when they were little, so I'm not going to go filming other people's children. I hope that helps. William, where are we today? Right, we're in a place called Withensea, which is in East Yorkshire, the United Kingdom. Round about 20 miles east of the city of Hull. God, really, Dave? How do you feel now? I was stressing out with that new video camera I've got. So we went out this morning, me and Tobes, we got our 6 mile in, so that were good. Came home and started messing about, and I was literally at that video camera all afternoon trying to download onto my laptop. I can do it now, it's alright, I know what I'm doing, but I struggled, and I mean I really struggled. I still can't get it to do Wi-Fi though, so I can't hook it up to my phone as a hotspot, because I was hoping I'd be able to do that. I'm going to try it out again for the next few days. We'll see how it goes. If I still can't do it, say by this time next week, it's going to go back. All right, okay. Right, fine. Okay, name. No, I'm not protesting. Where are we? We're at a place called Withensea in the East Riding of Yorkshire. We're about 20 miles or so east of Hull. And protesting, not really, there's nothing here to protest for. I certainly don't go on protests anyway. Bit old for that, I'm 71 in November. Well, Ashivani, what football team do I support? I don't really support any. I'm not into football. I suppose if you're going to twist my arm behind my back, then it'd be the town where I lived for many years of my life, Burnley. Peace Park, yeah, well, I'm in the UK, so I don't really comment on our politics, let alone US politics. Thanks, Rory. It is a beautiful view. Just look at that. Look how serene the sea is. What I think we'll do, we'll go over to the North Shore. We'll go and walk around the cliff, and I think we'll come back and go to the end of the South Promenade, and we'll decide what we're going to do from there. Or we might, to see how it goes, have a walk over to Hull Road, go through Long Meadows Holiday Park and make our way to Hull Road. We'll see. Yeah, we should do all right, Burnley. Yeah, Hashivani, where is this? It's a place called Withensea. We're in the UK, United Kingdom. It's a place called Withensea, and we're in East Yorkshire. Oh right, he's seen a dog. He knew there were a couple of dogs at the back of us. Come on, Toby. And we're about 20 miles, about 30 kilometres, something like that, from the city of Hull. If you look at a map of the United Kingdom, and you look for the River Humber, you'll find Hull. Well, we're about 30 kilometres from Hull. Yeah, Burnley are a funny team though, aren't they, Dave? You know, they kind of positioned somehow between the Premiership and the Champions League. In many ways, we're just slightly above the top of Champion, but we're just below the Premier. It's a funny situation. They can get into Premier, but they can't stay there. They might do 3 or 4 seasons, and then they'll come down again. They'll have a bad year, a bad couple of years, and then go back up again. Oh, you love a Yorkshire tea, do you? Ah, yep. It is good, that. I'm a Brook-Bond man myself, but yeah, Yorkshire tea is good. Well, we got 43 people watching us now. And if any of you are enjoying the video, please like, comment, join the discussion, share, and subscribe. I'll do a 360. There you go. Over there you'll see our wind turbines just out about a mile out, I think. Efrain, hiya, how are you today? It's a lovely evening. Just look at that. An hour ago it was raining cats and dogs. Last night we had a storm. I'd only just got home, just turned 8 o'clock. I literally just walked through the door. I mean, it let rip. Thunder, lightning and thunder. And it really started raining. And it rained really heavily. Well, we're now up to 60. Just like to say good evening to everybody. Welcome to my video. If you're enjoying it, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. You know, if you want to comment, you can tell Tell me what you like about my video. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me how you think I can improve it. What you think I should do. And what you'd like me to do. No, I don't think it... Ashivani, no, I don't think he is. I have a feeling, and I might be wrong on this, Jeremy Clarkson is from Leicestershire, the East Midlands. I don't think he's from Yorkshire. I might be wrong on that, but honestly, I think I'd know if he were. But I think he is from either Leicestershire, South Nottinghamshire, or somewhere like that. Well, we're going to climb up here. Here we go. When I first moved here with Charlie and Alfie, my other two dogs, I'd run up here. There, his little man's coming up, look. Hang on, Toby. Yeah, he's done it. Whew. At one time I could run up them stairs, them steps. Don't think I'd want to do it now. Well, we're up to 74 people following us. That's absolutely astonishing. If you're enjoying the video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe. Your comments can be about anything, more or less. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me how you think I can improve the video. Yep, this is the field. And what we're going to do is walk over to the cliff. A couple of kids here, so I need to be a bit careful. I do my best not to get kids on the video. I think the world of kids. But I would never have wanted anybody to video them. I'd never be a problem. Evening. Don't worry, you're not on video. Whenever I go past kids, I'll always move my camera away, or my phone away. How old am I? Right. Was he? I know Sprott, but it's near Rotherham. No, I never knew that. Well, I'm 71. My younger days are very different to what today is. We didn't have gadgets like this, where I could record me walk and talk to people from all over the world. Life was pretty difficult, but there were good things as well. Let's get Toby through. Right, Tobes. Life was difficult. Yeah, thanks for that, Ashivani. I'm 71. Yeah, my youth days. When I was about 10 or 11, my mum moved to London. to a place called Whitechapel, home of the Crays and lots of gangsters. London were okay, but it were no good for me. When I was 16, I ended up moving back up north. You know, I guess some things work for some people, but they don't work for others. Live with my mum, my stepfather. I didn't really get on with him. And like my own dad, a complete and utter arsehole. Mum certainly knew how to pick them. The sisters, anyway, other than all that, London did have some benefits. One of them was everybody in London at that time had a nice little earner, including me. My little earner was carrying cases on Liverpool Street Station. I'd wait for the boat train to come in. I'd always make some money on that. Always cases to carry. And you know, 20 pences, 10 pences. Well, in them days it was sterling, 2 bob, 4 bob. All these bits of money mounted up. So it were good. I didn't bother going into school. I didn't particularly like the school. I didn't like the place, so I just used to bunk off. Go to the railway station, carry cases. Especially in the summer. People going on holiday to Great Yarmouth and places like that. Yeah. And rather than going to school, because I got, you know, I just didn't like being there. But I'd earn a bit of money, and I'd go off to somewhere like the British Museum, the Science Museum, the V&A. Loads and loads of nice places like that you can visit in London, and you can enjoy them. And that was basically what I used to do. And yeah, the authorities decided to get nasty about it. They threatened my mum with court. My mum went mad at me. Stepfather was jumping about. God. Not that he actually cared. But cutting a long story short, they stuck me in a special school for special needs kids. So I was there for about just short of 3 years. It was all right. It was near Brighton. You know, Dave, last night we were talking about, were it Marmite butties? And I said we used to get them at tea time at school. That was where I got them. This school in deepest Sussex. So, my life was all right. Come on, Toby. But it wasn't. We were good, we were bad. I was pretty resourceful. I could do things other people couldn't do. And with a kiddie coming, so I need to be a little bit careful. Come on, it's only a little girl. She's not going to eat you. Look who it is. I know. I've got a rule, Fiona. I don't get kids on my phone.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't. If it had been some 70-odd-year-old idiot taking pictures of my kids, I wouldn't have liked it. Yeah. So I'm always very careful.
Yeah. My best pal Freya.
Is it?
So we come out and we have a play around. I find the biggest stick ever, and then we roll a few brambles off the cliff.
That sounds good to me.
Sometimes we find feathers and mushrooms and flowers, and sometimes we don't find anything.
How are you? Okay.
Yeah.
I went to the bunker the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your mum used to work there,
Yeah,
didn't she?
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we're thinking of that.
Yeah.
Amazing place, isn't it? Have you ever? I don't know if you've ever been down.
Oh no, I don't want to go down there.
Yeah, it was just amazing. Some of the stuff he had and some of the stories I heard while I was there.
Yeah.
Just
Are you just going for a total round?
well, we'll walk. By the time we go home, we'll have walked about another 6 mile.
Yeah.
So we've done 12 miles today.
I've done 10,800. By the time I get home, it'll be 12,000. That'll do.
That's not bad. That's 6 mile.
Yeah.
I've done hang on, that's 16,316.
Yeah. Show off.
Hey, I shall see you later on.
Right, anyway, we're going back to our singing and twirling.
Yeah, you do it. Good one. See you, Fiona. See you, Freya. Right. That lady, I've known her since coming to Withensea, and her sister and her mum. Her mum used to work at the secret bunker that I visited on Saturday. And we've known them literally since we came to live here. We used to walk past this cafe every day, me and the old Duchess and the dogs. And they used to make a big fuss of me of the two dogs. We don't have them now, they've both passed on. Yeah. Yep, we got Tobes. Yeah, it's certainly a story, Ashivani. I went on, left home, lived in a kip house, struggled and struggled. Eventually I met the old Duchess, got an education, went to university, got a degree, a master's, a teaching certificate, became a teacher and got my doctorate. Not bad for a special needs kid. Where's this, Andrew? It's at a place called Withensea, which is in East Yorkshire, the UK. We're about 20 miles east of Hull. Is it more rainy in the north, Ashivani? Good question. It depends. You go over to Lancashire, places like Manchester, it never stops raining. There's a reason we call it the rainy city. It just doesn't stop. It just literally rains all the time. You go over the Pennines into Yorkshire, you don't, not so much. You get over here in East Yorkshire and you just get very little rain. Hi William, Ibrahim, how are you? Andrew, thanks. It is nice round here. It's a sort of place where you really want to retire. Well, I've got 5 likes so far. There's 70 people following. To say welcome to everybody. Enjoy my video. Please like. Comment, share, and subscribe. Life was hard. It was hard for me. But life's what it is. You think of people born in war zones. Now their life is hard. You think of people who grew up in the former Yugoslavia in the middle of that war. That'd have been hard. Me, it were family who made my life hard. I mean, you can do one of two things. You can either let them beat you, or you can take to the hills, just keep out of the way, which is what I did. no way a scrawny little 6.5 stone kid could take on a 15.5 stone man who were nearly 6 foot tall. So why even try to keep out of the way? As I said, they sent me to a boarding school. But I realised when I got there, there was nothing else they could do. Nobody could do anything to me. You stuck me in this place. I don't like it, but what else can you do? You could perhaps send me to another boarding school or one after that. But that's it. So I just kept my head down while I was there. When I got to be 16, I were out. I went home. Things didn't work out. So I moved back up north. Hiya Shundle. How are you tonight? Have you had a good day? I've had a stressful day. Really stressful. Trying to get my new camera to work. Works. I can do things with it. But could I download stuff to my laptop? No. I can now. But it literally took me all afternoon to work out how to do it. Anyway, I've got there now, so the only thing I can't do, and I'm really struggling on that, is use the Wi-Fi. I've got the app, and the software's on the phone, but I can't get the phone and the camera to recognise each other. I'm going to keep trying for another few days. If I still can't do it, it's going to go back. I'm wondering if there's a fault with the camera. I know my phone and my watch are coordinated. I do know that, so I'm all right there. So I know it's not my phone. But what I wanted was to use the phone as an hotspot and get better pictures and things through the camera. But it isn't going to happen. Yeah, I know, I've got the Bluetooth and I've got all the Bluetooth set up and everything else, you know, on the camera, on the phone, and on my laptop, but I can't get the camera to handshake with the phone. That's the problem. Oh, hang on, there's a dog coming. Let me just get to one side. Oh, he'll be fine. He's fine, mate.
Yeah, you might not be.
All right, okay, I got it. These little dogs, eh?
We got attacked by a bigger dog.
Oh,
We got a big last stone and attacked by a bigger dog.
oh,
So I'm not sure what he'll do. So if you have that on him, I'm covered.
no. Look at him.
That goes every time he's done. So
I know. No, I get it.
okay, great, thank you.
You take care, mate. Yeah, so I'm going to keep prattling about with him. We'll see where we go with it. I don't know. I mean, I'll get somewhere. I can't make up my mind whether it's going to rain or not. It certainly threw it down this afternoon, and then we got a lovely blue sky. Well, we've done 8.1 miles, which is good. Try and get up to 9 miles and then we'll slep all the way back for the other 3 miles. What I might do, just take you into the Long Meadows campsite, let you see what people do for their holidays. There's loads and loads of campsites around here. Hello, Ultra. Right, where is this beautiful place? It's a place called Withensea in East Yorkshire. We're on the North Sea coast and we're about 30 miles from Hull in the UK. What subject did I teach, name? I taught business, economics, and I had just one class of history, like year 8 class of which I taught history to. Other than that, I was mainly teaching A-level kids business and economics, studies economics. I didn't bother because it was sunshine when I came out, Shundle, so I didn't bother bringing my coat. Well, we'll see. And if I get wet, I get wet. Worst things happen, don't they? I can actually feel it in the air. It is a bit damp, but we'll see. Come on, Tobes. Here he comes, here he comes. There he goes. Well, when I was a kid, that's what they said, I was special needs. So they put me in a boarding school with a lot of other special needs kids. When I got out, I sorted myself out. I left home, I sorted myself out. I didn't let things that had gone on wreck my life. I got out and did everything I could to be the person I wanted to be. A lot of people, they have a rough start in life and they let that cloud them and becomes a crutch. Well, I didn't have a chance in life. It was like this, it was like that. I had a bad childhood. Things were hard. He's seen a dog. Come on. And you can't afford to do that. You've only got one life. And you have to make your life matter. Yeah, I've got... Well... Yeah, thanks a lot, Baba. I will. I'm braver than you. Oh, I don't... But rain doesn't really bother me too much. Do I have a wife and kids? Name? Yeah. I've been married for 45 years. I have a daughter and I have 2 sons. got grandkids, and they're all doing fine. My daughter's a manager at a petrol station in Burnley in Lancashire. My son Ruben is some sort of troubleshooter with an international logistics company. It literally goes all over. My youngest son, he has about three, I think it's three now, student bars within West Yorkshire. Yeah, they've all got a good life, they've all made themselves. Well, I try my best to be a good dad. And, you know, they're all grown up now. Got families of their own, so I'm there when they need me. When they don't need me, they can put me back in my box until they need me again. And that's how I live. In April, I found out I got diagnosed with diabetes. And they put me on medication, gave me loads of blood tests. They even gave me a CT scan. That did worry me a bit. And then they put me on these tablets. And I started putting, car coming, and I started putting weight on. That did bother me a bit, did that. But I stopped taking the tablets. And now it looks like the diabetes has gone. My blood sugars are all stable. So it looks like it's in remission. I've been on a diet. God, look at the rain coming down here. Look at this. Look at that. That's something to see. That's something to behold, is that. And since then, I've been on this diet. I'm now down to 12 stone from about 14. So yeah, I'm happy enough with that. My diabetes seems to be stable now. I started doing lots and lots of walking. I walk about anywhere between 12 and 18 mile a day. The good thing is, if that rain cloud misses us, which I'm hoping it does, then there's blue sky. So let's keep our fingers crossed. But you can actually feel the rain in the air. I was in South India back in 2009, I think. Yeah, 2009. At a place called Cochin. And I can remember sitting there in this bar, outside the bar, watching the rain coming from the Arabian Sea. It was amazing. You watch it come. It was so hot. Everyone's rushing for cover, but not me. I sat there. Literally, it was just nice because the rain is warm. And I just sat there, literally relishing it. The warm rain. I was absolutely soaking wet through, but it was nice. It felt nice and it was nice. Hi Nadia, and you're from San Antonio in Texas. Right, I'm in Withensea, East Yorkshire, in the United Kingdom. Where am I going? Me and Toby are just going for a walk. It's what we do every night. We go for a walk. We enjoy it. Oh, just look at this now. Just look at this rain. Oh my God. Just look at that. Would you credit that? Over there. Over there. 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 Wow. And I think that is heading straight for us. So what I think I'm gonna do, oh, if Rich is around, he asked me about the lighthouse yesterday. There's another view of it. I live just at the back of the lighthouse. You know, I'm gonna start, never mind going down the cinder track to Hull Road. I think I'm gonna revise that plan. Instead, I'm going to carry on walking around here, and then I'm going to make my way back over the cliff top, and I'm going to sit in the bus shelter while it comes and it goes. Now that sounds like a plan. Hi Dan, are you alright? Hi Misha, how are you? No Dan, I haven't brought an umbrella. Oh, and by the way, I have found out how to get moderators on to my channel, but I will need your email because I'll have to give that to YouTube. There could very well be thunder and lightning, Shundle. There could very well be. Now what I'm going to do, Dan, I'm going to make my way slowly. I'm not in any great hurry. It's about a mile or 2 miles away, that storm. So I'm going to make my way back over the cliff. And I'm going to, hopefully, I'll be at a point where it'll be close, but I'll be able to go into the bus shelter. Now that bus shelter has some history. There was a lady living in there. She was a sick woman. She was somewhere in Eastern Europe, I don't know where. But nobody were bothered. Anyway, eventually, the authorities helped her. You know, she had a mental illness, and they put her in a hospital. Hopefully she'll have got the help that she needs. No, I'm not mad at your name. No, of course not. The little lion. There he is, the little lion. No, of course I'm not mad. You know what? I'm pretty proud of myself. There's people who came from better beginnings than me and they haven't done as well. I've had to work. And I'm proud of myself. And Nadia, you love this. Love that I can talk to people in other countries. Please send me more if you have a Facebook account. You always talk to me on here. I'm on here every night. You know, you get that calm before a storm. can really feel it. You've always to remember, name, your life is what you make it. And we all make choices. And as long as we know what those choices are, and we're answerable for those choices, and we can defend those choices, then everything's good. A lot of the people that have these caravans, they actually live in them. In America, they'd call this a trailer park. No, it's fine, name. No, it's absolutely fine. How's weather? Well, we were just talking about that. There's a big storm heading towards us. I've just seen it. We're going to go down what we call the cinder track onto Hull Road, but it's very, very exposed. So now I've decided against that. We're going to go back over the cliff and we're going to make our way to the bus stop. And at the bus stop there's a bus shelter. So hopefully by that area, just look at that. There you go. Look at that. Can you see the rain? It's certainly moved on, hasn't it? So it's certainly going to be something. Me and Toby are definitely going to get wet if we're not careful. Look at that. And that. It's certainly making its way over here. So I think me and Toby, see, look at all that. So I think me and Tobes are definitely making our way towards that bus shelter where we can actually sit it out and then decide what we're going to do. Yeah, I'll go along with that, Dave. Yeah, you don't always get to make choices of what happens to you, no. But you do decide how to deal with things outside of. Yeah, you have to deal with that outcome. And you have to work out the best way of dealing with it. You have to evaluate what's happening and what you can do. You know the perfect song for the weather? Well, you won't hear me complaining when the weatherman said it's raining. Let's see how far we are now. Look at that. Wow, it's certainly moved over, hasn't it? I'm going to let the motorbike go past. Yep. Toby's a good boy. A real good boy. You are a good boy, Toby. Come on. Well, we're going to try and get an extra mile in, or 3/4 of a mile in, by going this way. Back over the cliff. And then we'll make our way to the bus stop. Hopefully by that time it'll be thrashing it down and we can sit there, we can chat and wait for it to go. Hi Sarnie, how are you today? Huh. That's a good song, that. Just look at it now. If that's not heading towards us, I don't know what is. We'll get on top of the cliff and I'll be able to show you better. Amazing. That's what I mean about nature. Hang on. Well, we've done 9.05 miles according to this. According to my watch. Whether we get our 12 tonight, I don't know. We probably will, but it's not necessary. But then there's days I've had 18, so if I end up with 11, well, I'm not too bothered. So it's chilly and rainy on your side of the world. No, it doesn't bother me. Love CCR name. Yeah. They were a good group. Look at that. Hell, has it moved over fast or what? Well, it's not quite here yet. I think we've got about another 5 or 6 minutes, maybe 10. And then me and Tobes are going to get absolutely rained on. Come on, Toby, this way. There he goes. Well, thinking about 8 minutes we're going to see the rain bouncing off the pavement. Look at that. Look at the sky now. Look at that. My God. This what's coming over won't have a lot of rain in it. It's that what's at the back over there. Look at that. This I just think we're going to get spat on a bit. Look how dark it's going. Wow. Go on, Tobes, let's make our way to the bus shelter. Yeah, over there? Absolutely fine. Evening. Ah, look at the dogs. Well, Toby, yeah, he won't come round here, so what we have to do is this. Come on then. And I'm just going to sit here for about 10 minutes and we'll see what happens. Look at it down there. It's either going to blow over or we're going to get rained on. Well, we've done 9.3 mile. I think I'm about 1.3 mile from home. You definitely have a nice day. I didn't know that, Dan. Yeah, just waiting for it to happen. I know. It's actually raining. It is actually spitting on. I can actually feel it now. Hi Nick, I'm doing fine. How are you? No, I knew what you meant. It's alright, Nick. Well, I'm sitting in this bus shelter opposite the bus stop, waiting for it to happen. It is raining. And I think this is going to be a biggie. Now just look at that puddle. I don't know whether you can hear it, but that is it. I just got here to the bus shelter in time. Look at that. My God. I think I did the right thing in cutting my journey short and making for the bus shelter. Here I am. Just sat here laughing. Here's Toby. God, right. Look at this now. Can you hear it on the roof? That is certainly rain. I think I did well, didn't I? Look at that, look at it bouncing off the road. I timed it just nicely, didn't I? Just nicely. I'm dry and Toby's dry. Yeah, a guy's coming who I was talking to earlier on. Hiya, mate. Yeah, come in the... Yeah, get yourself in.
Yeah, but hold up, the food's so much money. Are we going to get any space or anything?
Yeah, get yourself in, mate.
Yes.
Yeah, this bus shelter's certainly filling up. Hello. There you go, the sun's out. Now we watched this coming over, didn't we? It certainly did. It certainly did. It is at the moment, Priyanka. Yeah, I think I did well there. Another few minutes, hopefully it'll have gone. Yeah, but Florida rain is warm, isn't it? How do I feel about the protests? We don't have any protests where I live. I've got friends in here from all over the world. And I value all my friends. I don't care what colour they are or where they're from. I live in a very quiet place and I just get on with my life. If other people want to protest, that's down to them. Oh, you live in India then, Priyanka? Yeah, I thought so. And yeah, but your rain's different to our rain, because your rain is lovely and warm. I know when I was living in Bangalore.
We went here last night.
God, look at that. I was telling them before when I was in Kochi, I can remember sitting there having a drink, watching the rain coming from the Arabian Sea. It was fantastic. When it started raining, it was warm. Everyone else is scurrying around and I was just there. No, it's not Florida, it's Yorkshire in England, Taylor. Yeah, it is. We got a lot of people in this bus shelter, Priyanka, and we're all sheltering from the rain. None of us know each other, but we're all sheltering from the rain. I don't know, call it whatever you like, I don't really care, Cody. Yeah. In India, it is. It's just, when the rain hits you, that warm rain, it's really something else. Now the sky's lightening up. Oh, I know that, Dan. Rain in Scotland. Yeah, cheers, Cody. Thanks for your understanding there. Well, you can see the sun's out, but the rain's still quite ferocious. I don't think it'll be going for much longer. Just look at that.
It's slowing down now.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Oh
Yeah, there's a rainbow.
Oh, we got a rainbow. Oh, we have. I don't know if you can see it. We actually have a rainbow. There you go. There's your rainbow. Well, I'm going to wait here a little bit. Yeah, we got the rainbow. Yeah, earlier on, Jerry, it was like that over here. It rained, it really rained. Badly. And then it were okay after that. I mean, it just started again. We actually saw it. It is nice. So beautiful. Yep, that's an old song there, Dan. Yeah, that's not my dog, it's another dog what was taking shelter in here. Just, I don't know if you can see the sun or not. I'm not going yet. I'm just going to hold on a little bit longer. Yeah, it's still there, the rainbow. You've got bits of blue coming out in the sky. So I think this shower is on its last legs. Yeah, it was just a little chihuahua or something like that. Yeah, it's almost finished now, the storm. So what we're going to do is finish our walk. It's all but finished. Just going to leave it another couple of minutes. I'm not in a hurry. Oh yeah, somewhere over the rainbow, that's true. Well, I think it's actually stopped. More or less. Look at that sun. Imagine that. Look at the rain on the pavement. Look at what it's left. Just look at that. Well, I'm not going to trudge through it. I don't know how deep that is. Just look at that. And you know the best thing is, after all that rain, it's warm. Pavement's all flooded, look. Look at the sun. Unbelievable. That Duchess of mine will be fuming. She'll be thinking, I've got all wet. She won't be thinking to herself, I'll have seen it coming and I'll have taken action against it. That was amazing though, weren't it? You know, when you think of it, you know, the amount of rain what came down, wow. I know it rained heavy last night. We had a real storm, lightning, thunder, and the heavens opened up. I've literally just got in the house, and within less than 5 minutes, it all started. Anyhow, what we're going to do, we're going to walk back over around the cliff, and then we're going to make our way along the promenade. I don't know whether I'll have got my 12 mile in today. I'm not bothered if I haven't. But what a day, what a storm that was. What a shower. Oh, look at that, you can see where it is there, look. Whew. Amazing, isn't it, that? You know, we watched it coming in, didn't we? That was the, you know, really amazing thing about it. Good boy, Toby, good boy. I think we've dealt with his phobia, his motorbike phobia. So I'm proud of Toby on that. It is, Dan. You've never seen a rainbow, Priyanka? I've seen them in India, especially in the monsoon when I was there. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it anyway. It's a lovely sunset. We do get some beautiful sunsets over here. There's your storm. There it is. It's well past us now. Look at that. See the sun reflecting off it. Look at that. You've a double rainbow. Here, look at this, folk. Look at that. Got the bird on top of there as well. Look at that, straight the way around. How's that for you? I mean, you've got another rainbow, the peak rainbow. Wow. Let's get to the top of the cliff. And when we get to the top, we should be able to see the shower making its way out to sea. Look, we got blue skies coming as well. Just amazing, isn't it? You know, I'm glad to be out on a night like this. You know, sometimes you see things and you don't expect. Look, I mean, look at the rainbow. Look at the colours in that. You know, Dan, I think we're going to have to have a couple of spades, me and you. And I know if we dig at the foot of the rainbow, apparently there's a big crock of gold. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely admiring the rainbow. Where's this? We're in Withensea, Jamie, which is in East Yorkshire. We're about 20 miles east of Hull. And we just had a massive, massive downpour. There you go, there's your sun's out. And there's your storm over there now. The way it came in, I just had enough time. I timed it just right. It's raining again, it's spitting a bit. But I think I can live with that when I get home. Which I'm fine with, to be honest. I'll be a bit wet. Yep, it's definitely spitting. It's a bit more than spitting. But then I want to have a look at where the storm is. So we'll make our way to the top of the cliff. And this, it should stop soon anyhow. The light drizzle that we've got should stop soon anyway. That's true, Dan. Hi, Dave. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm in East Yorkshire, a place called Withensea, which is about 20 miles east of Hull. Well, that's very true, Dan. I don't have to dry my hair. I got the old Duchess to cut it for me. Come on, Tobes. Wow, you'll be able to see it all now in its entirety. The rain's completely stopped. Just look at that. It's just amazing, isn't it? Just absolutely great. Go windsurfing. Perhaps not, Dan. See, when we looked over before, we saw that storm coming. Now look at it. Look at that in front of me. That's for storm. Just look at that. That is for storm. That is what came over us when I was in the bus shelter. You in West Yorkshire, Dave? Whereabouts in West Yorkshire do you live? We used to live in Elland. I'm alright, Rich. I'm alright. We just lived through one humdinger of a storm. Didn't I? I said it were going to bounce off a road, didn't I? I just got to that bus shelter in time. I timed it just right. Oh, you missed it, Rich. The rain were bouncing off the road. Just look at that. The rainbow. It's not as good as it was. That's all what's left of it. But you can hardly see. You know, the wind the wind power things. Just vaguely see them. Just look at that. That's all what's left of the rainbow. We had a rainbow and two rainbows. And now look. There you go. It's absolutely mad, isn't it? Yeah, the windmills, yeah. They're about a mile and a half offshore. I think the storm's past them now. But wow. You know, I really enjoyed that. The feet are a bit wet, a bit squelchy, but I can, yeah, worse things happen at sea, like that storm. The rest of me have dried out. I mean, in that shelter there were what? 2 dogs, me and that guy, another dog, 3 dogs. There were about 9 or 10 people in that shelter. Right, you're not seeing one sit. You often get them here. There it is. And there you go, there's your storm, look. Look at that. I'm just glad we weren't on our way back from Sandlemere or somewhere like that, which is totally exposed. I saw it coming and I thought, changed plans, I knew what to do. So I'm quite happy with that. I were going to go past the windmill itself. Yeah, Rich, there it is. There's, not the windmill, the lighthouse, there it is. Sitting in a castle on a throne of gold. Oh damn. Yeah, well that's actually at the back of my house, that windmill. It's amazing, isn't it? Such a little place like Withensea, we've got so much. And we only have about 6,000 people. It's still there, look, your rainbow. And your wind turbines, they're much more identifiable now, look. The storm's well at the back of them. Amazing. See, there's bits of blue and all sorts of colours in the sky. Ground's wet. Other than that, it's as if we didn't have the downpour. Let's have a look at the sea, see what the sea's doing. Oh, look at all the birds down there. It is, isn't it? Well, yeah, definitely. The rainbow. I don't know. A rainbow's a rainbow. There's not much of it left now. A little bit of it left. It's more or less died though. Tree, we just had a massive downpour, really massive, and we ended up with two rainbows. The rainbow is the sun, the light of the sun reflecting off the rain, and we just had two rainbows. But the downpour, wow, that was something else. That shower was huge. We watched it come over. We were watching it minute by minute, and we could see it coming. I just had enough time, I knew where to go, because I was out in the open. I got into this bus shelter, I knew where it was, and I made my way there. Which were great. Going to the bus shelter. I hadn't been in the bus shelter more than a minute, and then bump. It started. They definitely opened up, didn't they? Yeah, exactly. We're just talking about a rainbow and that's it. There's no connotations to it, it's just what we saw. I saw it and I shared it. You still see the remainder of that storm out at sea, just look. Whew. And here, blue skies. You know, we were at that caravan stand, we kept looking over. It's getting closer, it's getting closer, it's getting closer. Oh well. It's been great. The best thing about it though is having you people with me. We've done 10 mile. Just having you people to share it with. I mean that made it really special. Just on my own, me and Toby, we'd have got by, we're fine. But having you people along with me, I could talk to you and say, wow, look at that. That sort of, you know, made it really special. Here's our bus shelter again. That's where me and Toby were Toby were at the back of me, just down there, because of that other dog. This water's got we've got plenty of fish in the North Sea. This is the North Sea. Off a UK coast, we got plenty of fish. It is beautiful countryside. What about Josie? We're in a place called Withensea. Now, that's in Yorkshire, East Yorkshire. We're about 20 miles east of Hull. So if you looked at a map and you'd find East Anglia, which juts out, carry on looking up north and you'll go through Lincolnshire and you'll see the River Humber. When you get there, we're right at the very end. Yeah, the Caribbean, I bet it is absolutely amazing. Warm all year round. Damn. There's Toby. Well, I made sure Toby didn't get wet. Oh no, we don't get Toby wet, do we? We've got to look after Toby. Well, certainly been a walk tonight. You know, this must be one of the best walks I've ever done. Oh, we got 3 dogs. Oh. Good evening. Did you get wet?
Yeah.
We were holed up in that bus shelter. What a sight though, eh? What a real sight. Evening, evening.
Hello.
Go, we'll go down and we'll walk back. Yeah, they got caught in the wet. In the rain. Go on, Tobes. No, I'm not going down there. No. Toby. This way. Good boy. That's right, Joes. There used to be lots of Viking raids. Yeah, it is very idyllic. I live in East Yorkshire and that's also very idyllic, very quiet, nothing happens. No, I didn't get drenched, honestly, look. We saw it coming. We saw the storm coming. See, it hasn't quite gone, look at that. You can see how big it was, and we could see it coming from a distance. Anyway, I knew where there were a bus shelter, so I were going to walk down to across country to Hull Road, and I thought I'm not going to make it. So I thought the best thing I can do is make my way to the bus shelter. I don't think we're in the bus shelter for a minute, and then the heavens opened. The rain, it just came down in buckets. Yeah, he could do with some. He couldn't he? He's happy enough though, is Toby. He likes being out. Is that what you do? Get some Sorrento cheese and he'll come up to bed. Oh dear. Yeah, good point. Is the Sorrento cheese for you or the dog, Rich? It's been such a wonderful day today. I had to take the old Duchess shopping this morning, so that kind of wrecked me walk. When I gets home, I gets home and she decides she can't be bothered. We got loads of stuff and I don't need it. The only thing I need is my cigarettes. Alright, so I went to the shop, got some. So really, we could have had rather than just do the 6 mile measured, we could have done more, but we didn't. And then, like I said, I had that nightmare with my video cam. I sort of understand it a bit more now, so I'm doing all right. But it's hard. No, I'm not going down. No, I'm not. Tobes. That's the way. That's the one. Good boy. You got to think of me. I'm only 2-wheel drive. You're 4-wheel drive. See, it's still there. Right the way from there, right the way to there. And there's some more further down. And yet over here, we're through it. No, I don't smoke, Rich. Yeah, we can do. Yeah, we have. I think it was a couple of years ago now. Somebody not far from here actually found a hoard. Google East Yorkshire hoard, and it was a lot of old gold coins. I think, if memory serves me right, they're from Roman times. But in our local museum in Hull, they've got lots and lots and lots of Roman artefacts. You just imagine that, you know, the mosaics and things like that they had on the floor. They had loads and loads. They also have a Viking longboat. There's lots of stuff. No, I don't smoke, Rich. I used to, and I gave up in 1991, I think it was. Yep, 1991 I gave up. Yeah, that's right. And if you find the treasure, Dan, I think you to share it with them. Well, that's true, Rich. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. No, but anybody more or less can dig where they want here in the UK. Best thing you can do for yourself? How do you mean? I just feel the best thing I can do for myself is just walk, do lots of walking, keep myself healthy. I'm not much good at going to the gym, it just isn't for me. But I can literally walk and walk and walk. One day last week I walked 18 miles. Yeah, I gave up smoking. That was the best thing I ever did. I've never regretted that. I just wish the old Duchess had have done it, but she didn't. Yeah, but they are there. They still come up now and again, Josie. You know, Saxon swords, Roman coins. Yeah. We found a few longboats. There's one in Hull Museum. I think they found one at Lindisfarne. I do know one of the first places that the Vikings came to shore was at a place called Hornsey, which is about 20 miles north of here. Every year they have a festival commemorating it. You know, where they actually have the longboats and they burn the longboat. It's put on by the local community and the local school. It's usually round about Christmas and New Year. If you do it this year, I'll go to it, I'll record it, and I'll put it online, so you'll be able to find that. Here's one of those gulls. Off he goes. Yeah, that's definitely, isn't it? When you think of all the battles that were fought, there probably is billions of pounds worth done.
Listen to me one more time. I do not know.
Why would my dog want to fight with a pit bull? He's a little Jack Russell. I don't like dog fighting anyway. Why would I don't understand why anybody would want a pit bull. No, he'd never take on a pit bull. He'd never get that opportunity, and the pit bull would never get the opportunity to take Toby on. Not while I'm alive. If it came to Toby being savaged by a pit bull and me being savaged by a pit bull, I'd take what were coming. Toby, when we go home, are you going to have some ham? Ham? Yeah, I thought you'd like that. So we're going home to get some ham, are we? He wants to race home now. And two people across the road and they're all covered up. Coats on, hoods on, the lot. I won't mind, it's all over now. To see a bit of it, look. That's it. Rest of it's gone. Well, there's 39 people watching now. You've missed all the fun of the storm. But if you're enjoying the video, please like, comment, join the discussion, share, and subscribe. It's been a great night tonight. It really has. It's been just amazing. Could never have planned for this. All right, Tobes. Well, tonight's bike night in Withernsea. Usually, all round it's absolutely rammed with bikes. I think the storm put paid to a lot of it. We've still got a fair few, but not like we have. Oh, no, Rich, I'm going to agree with you there. Oh yeah. Oh, he gets chicken, he gets ham, he gets sausages. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Rich. It's a dog is a dog is a dog. It's the people who have them. And in Britain, it's a certain type of person that'll have a Bully XL or a Pit Bull. They want to be seen with this hard dog. See the bikes. We haven't got that many today. The cafe stays open till late for bikers' night. But usually there's absolutely loads. We can have Christ, we can have up to 300-400, even more bikes here on a Thursday night. Yeah, Josie. Jack Russells, I think they were bear baiting. I'm not sure what they were for. They are super smart though. They had photo, yeah, goats and sheep, yep. Yep, they are super smart. Does it look like Africa? Wow. I live here. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Yeah, that is the thing. There's two things with pit bulls. One's the owners, the other one is the breeding. But if you've got an owner who can look after them properly, you get a decently bred dog. It's just another dog. An owner who can look after the pit bull, then it'd be okay. I wouldn't have one. Well, I suppose that is a fair point actually, Rich. Having a pit bull is better than having an alarm system. Really, I don't really know what's going on in Poland, so I can't say, or any other country other than my own country. I never comment on what goes on in somebody else's country. I like the UK. And I'm quite content living here. Yeah, that's one of our arcades. Well, a chihuahua just had to go at Toby when we were in that bus shelter, but I kept Toby safe. Hey off, Dave. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I hope you don't get caught out in the storm. Yeah, have a good time, Dave. Yeah, you have a good cry in your car, Christopher. Well, I'm nearly home. How far have we done? It's 8 o'clock. 1476 calories, 23,442 steps, 11.02 mile. Well, given the storm, I don't think that's too bad. Well, let's get across. There we go. So today I won't have made up my usual 12 mile. We're going to end the day on something like 11.2. I'm alright with that. We'll make that up tomorrow. But what an evening this has been. And you know, it's still warm here. It's just turned 8 o'clock now. Now about 9 o'clock over here now, Rich. I don't know. I often go into Hull, what has a lot of migrants. The thing is, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. I live my life. It doesn't interfere with my life at all. Josie, not at all. And that's the thing. Most of us in the UK, we're fine. We're not running around with flags. We're not running around demonstrating. There's a few people who are. If you got with a population, I think with 65 million people in the UK, I bet you've not got 1 million of them who are out demonstrating. Most of us just get on with our lives. Live our lives, we look after our families, we mind our business, and that's the thing. Don't always believe what you see on the media. Yeah, that's it, Rich. Just live and let live. Just get on with your life. That's what I say to people. Just, you know, why go looking for conflict? Let us do it. Just live your life. A friend of mine had a stroke a few weeks ago and he's struggling a little bit. And that I'm concerned about. Immigrants, I'm not. Anyway, just wanted to let... Yeah, that's right, Rich. We're not here. Kirsten knows, yeah, there's a lot of fake news. A hell of a lot. And that's why I don't really believe any of it. And mine, you know, just, I know what I see. A lot of it is being stirred up by the media. Well, I don't know about that. How many people in the UK enjoy going out and having a curry? I don't know. And I think, to be honest, you're getting all these people. You got a very small minority of people. You get a few, but you get a small minority, but get them together in a group. And that's it. No, we don't have. No, it has happened in the past where you've got a shooting, but nothing like what you've got in America. Yeah, that's it, Nick. A curry, a good curry. Where do curries come from? India, Pakistan. That says it all, really. And you've got hotheads who want to stir things up. I don't want to be involved in that. What other people do is up to them. But I don't know anybody who is involved in anything like that, to be honest. I live in a very quiet place, admittedly. But even if I didn't, you know, I have lived in West Yorkshire, which is very cosmopolitan. I don't know anybody there who would have been involved in stuff like that. What's the hardest part of a vegetable tree? Oh, no. Oh, that's awful. No, it isn't. If you get caught with anything like that on you, you get into trouble. Yeah. Yeah. It was a good walk. I mean, it was really brilliant, weren't it, to have done what we did? No, we're not going to legalise it. If we did legalise it, it'd probably solve a lot of issues over here. I'm not interested in the stuff, but if he did legalise it, I think there'd be less crime. But there you go. A lot of people would be against it. Love you too, Chewy. Yep. But that's it. Went to Amsterdam a few years ago, and God, you could smell it in the air. It's legal over there, and you could smell it everywhere you went. You know, we could smell marijuana. Amazing. I don't know what the crime levels are out there. I've no idea, but over here, people will steal, you know, to get their hands on drugs, you know, to be able to afford it, because it's all black market, isn't it? Crime and everything else. Well, it's nearly 2 hours. So what I want to do is say good evening to everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming on this absolutely amazing walk and sharing them rainbows, sharing that storm with me. It was absolutely out of this world. And I'm going to go in now. But thank you, especially those who have liked, commented, shared and subscribed. Yeah, I know the score. I'm 71. I've been around a bit. No, that's fine. Yeah, Tobes. Someone wants to say thank you to you. There you go. So that's me and good night, Toddy. Thank you very much again for your company tonight.